Hey Virgo people or people with Virgo placements. So I heard hiding in plain sight. You're trying to figure out something to the point of frustration. Then I heard if it doesn't fit, then don't force it. It's possible that you aren't supposed to figure it out. Something about a facts or the facts. Trying to figure out something that doesn't have a logical explanation. Could be that you're trying to see with the wrong eyesight. Um, could be that you're receiving downloads or spiritual communication. It's like being intuitively made aware of something and then you start looking for proof. That was the proof. A warning before it appears or before it surfaces. Sometimes the facts aren't as important as the action that is needed next. Many times the awareness can provide a way out. Just take it, no questions asked. Sometimes it removes you from harm's way. Dodge that bullet with gratitude. Things happen for a reason. Sometimes the reason isn't known until we're far, far away if we heeded the warning that our intuition gave us. Some people will be glad, yet amazed that they followed a spiritual message that they received, while others will be in regret and wishing they had, hoping for another opportunity to follow their intuition again. Sometimes it's not about what you know or how you feel. Sorry, sometimes it's about what you know or feel, not how you know it or why you feel it. Okay? So sometimes you can't make a logical explanation for everything. So this is like the navigation of spiritualness because it's like when you get your intuition message, just take it, okay, and roll with it because that's your proof. The intuition is below the surface. So if you're receiving messages that are still below the surface, that must be letting you know something's coming, right? And you will see the proof, but it'll be later. So you act on that intuition like you got proof right now, okay? So let's see what we got for the Virgo people. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What message do we got for Virgo? What's the message for the Virgo people? What do Virgo people need to know at this time on the energy of high vibration? High frequency and high white light is welcome, spirit. No energy of low vibration, low frequency, or negativity is welcome. And I ask that you rebuke it in the name of you. Amen. Amen. Virgo. Wish fulfillment, new beginnings, hope. Okay. Suffering in silence, spiritual strength, patience, accelerated motion, transformation. Somebody waited too long to act on the message and now they're suffering in silence. They're still hoping and keeping their hope high though, so that they're still hoping that they can still have their wishes fulfilled in this new beginning. Hey again. Um, but they are suffering in silence. They're secretly suffering because they didn't do what the intuition told them to do. Some people are just some people are embracing new beginnings of wish fulfillment here. Accelerated motion through some type of transformation of heartache and loss that took place. Okay. Virgo. 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 Moving on. Passion ignited. So somebody could be moving on to new beginnings here. Something inspiring, something destined. Material harvest, okay? Virgo. Material and spiritual prosperity. See, somebody followed that intuition. Firm foundation, solar plexus, positive movement for foundations and achievements, light, wisdom. Yeah, they took that wisdom and they heeded that knowledge. And now some type of positive movement forward. That's for some people. Some of y'all maybe, some of y'all didn't. That's what the meditation is saying, but some of y'all did. So let's see. Talk about moving on here. Why is this here for the Virgo people? Something about moving on. Moving on. Something about moving on for Virgo. Somebody's finally moving on from something that they was holding on tight to. Somebody's moving on towards a direction of which looks like a compass. It might not be a compass, but that's what it's giving. And a compass gives you the directions, but so with your intuition and so with some type of message that you receive. Somebody's moving on from an ending or a transformation. It could be you, Virgo masculine. Something that was really wounding you. Something that, there it is, you was holding on to. Something that you didn't see coming. Your intuition was trying to warn you. But you're healing. And you're in a very defensive energy. Okay, but moving on nonetheless. It's something that somebody's moving on from an ending, from a transformation. It took a while with this Knight of Pentacles energy, but they're working on it. Death card. Something that was unstable or something that wasn't in alignment with you or your beliefs with the Hierophant reverse. Something that wasn't, I don't feel like it was a commitment or something that it wasn't committed to you or you wasn't committed to it. I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't aligned with your truth. You're walking away from the lies and standing in truth. It could have been something that taught you a lesson as well. Some of you could be moving on from a relationship that ended with the Nine of Pentacles. Yep, the Ten of Pentacles under it. Again, this is something that you possibly didn't see coming and you still might not understand, but everything's not meant to be understood. Some things are just meant to be felt. Okay? Seeing with your third eye. Made a judgment based upon the messages that you receive, the downloads you receive. Action taken based upon those said downloads. So somebody looks like they're finally working on taking charge and moving towards whatever messages that they've been receiving here. Eight of Wands. Justice. Doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. King of Swords. Knowing the facts. Having the facts. Acting upon them. To the Chariot. Moving forward. To the Ten of Swords. Something needed to end in order for some type of seed that was planted to be sprouted into a celebration or something else to begin that brings in happiness. So, but the Ten of Swords is definitely here, showing that somebody went through a painful ending, and they're finally moving on. They're getting their wits about themselves. They got straight logic in their emotions, so that should make it a little easier for them. Yeah, but this is somebody who, they got the messages via intuition, but they didn't. They got caught up in the Ten of Swords because they didn't listen and get out before the Ten of Swords hit. They were mentally conflicted by the messages they received and allowed themselves to get caught up in the crossfire when they should have been long gone. This burden should have been put down, and that's why they got anxiety, because they should be sitting in the Ten of Cups instead of the Ten of Swords. Passion should be ignited. Material harvest should be happening. But I do feel like it is for some people. Something about passion ignited. Somebody's being made aware. The moon reverse is coming to the surface. What you held back from. And there's where the anxiety comes in. And we still talking to the people who didn't follow their intuition. But it gives them a new perspective over this passion ignited. But disappointment, nonetheless, a need to still or want to still be victorious to try to make it new. Try to still take that leap of faith or still follow the message. Moon reverse. See, somebody was being told to walk away from something that was hurtful or causing nothing but heartbreak so that they can experience wish fulfillment. Spirit was trying to let them know they had the tools they need to manifest. He gave them their intuition message, told them this is what's in line with you and your destiny and your purpose. And now the person looked like they done missed out on the opportunity. Now that's coming to the surface here. And it's showing up as a relationship or mutual love that brings in longevity. But somebody held back from igniting the passion. 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. And somebody held themselves back from a victory because they was too afraid to follow intuitions or too afraid to take some type of spiritual knowledge or warning. So they was non-consistent and left their wish fulfillment out in their cold. I mean, left their firm foundation out in the cold. See, they see this new perspective that they gained over holding back. And that just cut them out of a victory. So now they're stressing. They're stressing because now that they see clearly, Sun card, they feel like they missed the opportunity. Could be in a twin flame situation, or it could be in a situation where they had a decision. I feel like it was love here, but somebody was supposed to be vulnerable, but instead they brought ego. Virgo energy. This could have been somebody doing this to you, Queen of Pentacles. Could have been we got Leo, we got Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. It was a destiny. It was about somebody being strong and having the courage to follow their intuition to what their destiny was, what was destined to them, to be for them. But they was afraid. So they left it out. They showed up a non-committal, non-solid. It's a firm foundation, something that was supposed to, excuse me, solid though. Tell my material harvest. There's some people here celebrating a material harvest here. They're feeling balanced and healed. They're playing, it's something about growth. Some type of spiritual growth here that's bringing in celebration that somebody didn't see coming. I feel like this material harvest is better than somebody thought it would be. Somebody's sitting there watching somebody else reap a material harvest because they made a decision to be defensive and guarded towards a leap of faith that they were supposed to take. So they looking at other people who did take a leap of faith and paid off. Some people are looking at you confused, trying to wonder how you got your wishes fulfillment. Your wishes fulfilled. I follow my intuition, duh. So I'm at the 7 of Cups. See, Spirit was telling somebody to walk away from somebody, and I feel like this person wanted to purposely wound you so that you could be confused when it came to what alignment truly was or what a getting in alignment meant for you. Yeah, this could have been somebody doing this to you, Virgo. Bringing in the confusion, because that's where you were supposed to be headed to new love, new emotion, something spiritual here. But people was putting shit in your ear to make you afraid or make you feel like you lack, or Eight of Swords. Could have been a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Could be a Sagittarius. But it's like you knew what you was told, or you knew what type of leap of faith you was supposed to be taking. So somebody's not getting a slide with that as an excuse. Yeah, Spirit is saying, I told you you had the tools with the Magician. So the fact that you even allow somebody to come up in here and play five of Pentacles to the devil, that's lack mentality. That's taking losses. That's being afraid. But that's the leap of faith that should have been taken. Somebody had more faith in the past than they did in the intuitive message that they were supposed to be listening to. That's a disappointment that they didn't invest, that they sabotaged their opportunity, or that they allowed somebody else to sabotage it for them. Material and spiritual prosperity. See, I feel like things are just taking off for some people, and other people are just sitting back looking like, damn, that was supposed to be me. Yes, there's the Emperor, the Empress, and the King and the Queen of Cups. Somebody was supposed to take charge of something, but they blocked it out because they was being too defensive and too guarded and not vulnerable enough. But it was a good, solid opportunity as a contract that got deceived, sabotaged. Spirit trying to give you something with the Six of Pentacles, something that was in alignment with you, or that was destined for you to embark upon, something that you received messages about but still showed up in a non-committal way. Seven of Wands still was too defensive and too guarded. So now a retreat is taking place. The Empress, Queen of Cups, Two of Swords. The Emperor, King of Cups, Ace of Swords. He got the ace, she got the two. Four of Swords. The King of Pentacles. So there's a King of Pentacles out here who the Empress is retreating from. Two of Swords. It is the Queen. This is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. She's been intuitively enlightened to move forward, to keep on going. Putting the King of Pentacles in a position of being retreated from, which is supposed to teach him a lesson. It's supposed to bring in some type of lesson for him that brings in a new perspective, that it's just fear or something's keeping him stuck or stagnated. When it comes to a spiritual opportunity that's solid, the one that he had the facts for, but still blocked out or allow somebody to confuse him from it. Talking about the Queen of Cups. Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. So the Empress is either the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo woman, or a Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman. There's the emperor. I mean, the empress feeling heartbroken because she got left out in the cold and was forced to put the burdens down when she wanted to have love in the situation. But instead, she ended up with a 10 of swords. But I feel like she's getting a lot of material and material prosperity. She is receiving some type of brand new passionate beginning. She's also receiving prosperity in the finances and in the spiritual. She might even be receiving a more mature love interest. Somebody could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some changes may be being made on people's journey. Especially if you was forced to put the burdens down because you got left out in the cold. Something's going to be changing here for you. Especially if you feel like you missed the opportunity because somebody was sabotaging due to being focusing on the past. I feel like Spirit is about to trade something out, or he's about to do some type of switcheroo. The Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Swords. Yep, he's about to retreat you from this. Make some type of adjustments, detours, changes to direction. Yep, you're going to be receiving some type of messages here. The Empress. You're going to be receiving some type of clarity that this is getting cut out and you probably going a whole new direction. This person done lost their position. Because they just wouldn't follow their intuition. They're forcing somebody else to cut them out. Causing a change or some type of twist or upheaval to a victory. Causing a betrayal. And that's where Spirit steps in and start changing up the route. Because you don't want to take a leap of faith here on this twin flame, on this whatever this requires you to have strength, and well, it's going to get into calmer waters. And then there's the judgment bringing in the anxiety where somebody shoulda, coulda, woulda, but they didn't. And that's what they be feeling. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I didn't. But somebody's definitely heeding a very important message or a very, very important lesson when it comes to following your intuition. Because you just, even if you don't know what it's, where this is going to lead you. It's going to lead you better than a place better than where you can lead yourself. That's for sure. Because Spirit don't tell no lies. And your intuition is your guide. It's your navigation to awareness. So if things are coming to you and it's still not no tangible proof yet, that means you're getting the warning first. That means you're getting your heads up first. So that's something to be grateful for versus something to block out. But somebody had to learn the hard way. But I feel like they did. They learned. So. And I feel like they took some losses behind it. Not only did they take losses, but they got to sit around and watch other people gain off of what they could have did too. That's the part. Just now starting where you could have been started. Or having to start over because you got persuaded or detoured off of what you're supposed to be doing. Boy, that's the worst. I already know what that's like. You be a setback because you want to focus on caring about what this person thinks and care about what that person thinking. Trying to please this or trying to stay comfortable here. Trying to hold on to this and do that. No, that shit don't work out. In the long run, it don't. You realize you never did end up getting your way. And that shit did nothing but set you back. So, but that's what I got for you, Virgo people. And thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Be blessed and namaste.